Hey everybody, what is up? I am the best of my world, and I am coming at you for my picks for week 4 in the NFL. And to get right on into it, we have the Cowboys versus the Giants, and I'm taking the Cowboys. Next up, we have the Steelers versus the Colts, and I'm taking the Colts. Following that, we have the Bills versus the Ravens, and I'm taking the Bills. Next up, we have the Broncos versus the Jets, and I'm taking the Jets. Next up, we have the Vikings versus the Packers, and I'm going to take the Vikings. Next up, we have the Saints versus the Falcons, and I'm taking the Saints. Following that, we have the Eagles versus the Buccaneers, and I'm taking the Eagles. Next up, we have the Bengals versus the Panthers, and I'm going to take the Bengals. Following that, we have the Jaguars versus the Texans, and I'm going to take the Texans. Next up, it's the Rams versus the Bears, and I'm taking the Rams. Following that one, we have the Commanders versus the Cardinals, and I'm going to take the Commanders. Next up, it's the Patriots versus the Niners, and I'm taking the Niners. Following that, we have the Browns versus the Raiders, and I'm taking the Raiders. Then we have the Chiefs versus the Chargers, and I'm taking the Chiefs. Then on the Monday night doubleheader, we have the Titans versus the Dolphins, and I'm taking the Dolphins. Next up, we have the Seahawks versus the Lions, and I'm actually going to take the Seahawks. Those are my picks, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.